Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here, and welcome back to a new Ninjago discussion video here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about which elemental powers specifically make up the element of golden power, and why I believe there are probably more elements associated with the power than what we originally had believed. Now, golden power, from what we can all understand from Ninjago, is simply a more powerful form of the element of energy, which is what Lloyd's current power is. When Lloyd unlocked his golden power, that was essentially his max true potential that he could get. That's basically as high of a power as he could have received, and that was supposedly a higher form of energy. Now, of course, energy is Lloyd's specific element that's not really associated with any other elemental power, but golden power itself is primarily consisting of the four main elements, those being fire, earth, lightning, and ice. Pretty basic stuff going on here. That's why Lloyd was able to go ahead and control all of those elements individually. That was basically build up for his golden power finally unlocking. And when Lloyd was forced to give away the remainder of his golden power after the Overlord stole it, he was simply left with the elemental power of energy. So now we've established that golden power is essentially the combined form of the four primary elements of Ninjago, again those being fire, earth, lightning, and ice, but what if there are more elements attached to it? As I'm sure a lot of you guys know if you are a fan of Ninjago, there are multiple other elemental powers that exist within the world, not just the primary ones, but there are also secondary ones, including things like water, wind, metal, sound, gravity, things like that. Basically, every elemental power, if it's not a primary element, it's specifically a secondary element. But does golden power have the ability to tap into those secondary elements as well? And here's where the big theory comes into play. When Lloyd was facing the Overlord during the final battle of Season 2, he unlocked his golden power and proceeded to float in the air. This has caused a lot of people to think that maybe golden power has something to do with the elemental power of gravity, as gravity basically grants the user the same thing. Now, I'm not quite sure how exactly valid this is, because it seems like golden power as it is should be able to do something like that as well. I don't think it was specifically the golden power using the power of gravity to go ahead and do it. I believe it was just its own capabilities that allowed Lloyd to float like that. So getting a little too specific into things probably isn't really too great for golden power as it is, because it's pretty understandable what exactly golden power consists of, and it's the four primary elements of Ninjago, with the exception of energy, which is simply a lesser version of golden power. So when Lloyd sacrificed the rest of his golden power to give the ninja back their elements, he was giving up his ability to control fire, lightning, earth, and ice. All of those elements simply went away and went to the other ninja, leaving Lloyd with the remainder that was left over, and that simply is energy. I don't think golden power has anything to do with previous secondary elements that we've already established in the world. I believe it's just those primary elements. Again, too specific of details like this kind of skew the theory a little bit further, but again, those types of details probably didn't exist at the time that golden power was actually developed, so I don't really think we can consider that a logical step forward for the explanation of what golden power consists of. So I hope this video makes sense, and I hope you actually enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including the Marvelous Jan. Thank you so much for pledging to the $10 tier. As such, you'll receive a spoken shout out and a written shout out at the end of every video, plus additional early access content on the Patreon page from time to time. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.